So Go High Level has just released its probably most important release in the last 7 or 8 years. It's called AI Studio and show you how we can build websites within 5 minutes for clients. So here's the AI Studio. Now, if you haven't got this on your high level account, if you don't have a high level account, first of all, feel free to use my link, high level, in the comments below. To get this up and running, all we've got to do is come back into our settings, scroll down, you should be able to find labs. And if you just type in AI Studio, it should be in the top, there it is. So you should have a little toggle bar there. Simply click that on and it'll come on. It's actually coming on live in 16 days. It'll be on everyone's account in 16 days. But if you are watching this video nice and early, this will still be in beta. So make sure you come and click this and you should be good to go. So head on back to the AI Studio, click on here. So we need to basically prompt the AI Studio on how to build this website. So to do this, we use our old friend ChatGPT. So let's head on to ChatGPT. It's as simple as basically outlining what you want, and it can be as general and casual as you like. So you don't need to be an expert prompt writer. You can literally just come in here and tell it what you want to build. So help me build a prompt for an AI vibe code website builder. The website is for a plumber. It needs to be high converting with a clickable phone number at the top, a lead form, minimal but great to look at. Again, very casual terminology here. The primary color is white with yellow buttons, silver and black. Nice gradients throughout, make it world-class looking. So again, you can have fun with this and make it as you wish. So feel free to copy and paste that or just do a screenshot from the screen now. Now, you know you can actually do a screenshot and put this into ChatGPT as well. So you just hit Shift, Command 4 if you're on a MacBook. You can copy and paste that. And if we go into ChatGPT, I'll do a new chat, get rid of that. And you just say transcribe this, plus add the file, take a screenshot, there it is. Hit send, and there you go, that'll transcribe that prompt for you. So if you're ever copying and pasting off something off YouTube, if you see somebody, sometimes a lot of these affiliates will hide things or make you enter into their programs just to get the prompts, but you can easily just copy and paste from a screen. So that's how you do it. So we can just copy for this and put this back into our AI Studio. So let's go back in here and put it in. All right. And it'll now go to work and build us our wonderful looking plumber page. So we'll give a few minutes. So I'll pause the video here and we'll come back once the website's been built. So here it is. This is our wonderful looking plumber's website. So we can just hit this toggle sidebar so you can get a full view there. And as you can see, it's got the clickable number at the top there. It's got get a quote, which is great. It's got a lead form, which is everything we need. Again, more high converting buttons here. It's got the nice colors there. As you can see, it's got the whites, it's got the hero image there. And we scroll down and again, you can see it's very good looking. It's super high converting. This is something you'd pay between $3,000 and $10,000 for even just a couple of years ago. And we can now do this within 5 minutes off a simple basic prompt. That's absolutely incredible. It's even got a Google chat review widget there, quick links. So as you can see, it's a gorgeous looking website and that was all created within about 2 minutes. That's the iPad view and this is the iPhone view. There we go, fantastic. I'm actually very impressed. So we can look at this on a different browser if you wanted to. You can literally copy and paste this. We'll press publish first. So it becomes live. It gives it its own little apply changes. It's like a preview URL. You can change that to Elite Plumbing. So let's say if you're doing a demo website for a client or for a prospective, that's a really hard word, prospective client, you can actually put in the name here. All right, so we'll pretend this is Elite Plumbing, this is our dummy prospective client. And we hit enter and we hit publish. And now we can copy it. So let's copy that. I'll head on over to my Safari, create a new tab there. All right, and there you go, all ready to go. So basically you could do this straight off the bat within 5 minutes. You could go and approach a client and say, hey, look, I've just built this website for you. And here it is. You know, most people are going to be very impressed with that. You know, most websites these days are not very good. I'd say 5% are fantastic and 95% are either poor. And according to stats, I think about 40% of home service businesses don't even have a website. They're basically trusting having a Facebook page or just a Google page and nothing else. So a lot of these businesses actually do need these websites. So how good is that? So let's head back into our builder. So we'll get back into our desktop view and we'll open up the toggle bar there. All right, so let's say if we want to change the phone number, so we just say, please change the phone number to, let's say if you're in Australia, we could do +61 413 604478. Maybe some spaces there. It'll go away and change the phone numbers. So again, I'll just pause the video for a few seconds and it'll come back once the phone number's been changed. So as you can see, it has changed the phone number quite easily there. So again, that's a clickable link, which is great. Yep, that's all ready to go. And we scroll down, I've got call now there. So it's looking fantastic. So I'm really happy with this. So this is more than enough to go out to a prospective, there's that word again, prospective client and show them this website. You can jump on a Zoom call. You can send them a link, but I would highly recommend if you can get them on the call, actually show them, to say, hey, look, I haven't got it published online yet, but I can show you over a Zoom call. It's probably a better way to do it. That way you can engage them and they can't run away, so to speak. So get a chance to explain them and go through them and sell yourself. So that's all ready to go. So if you need to make any more changes, again, we'll just open the toggle bar up again. If you want to go through with anything, basically you can cut and paste like I showed you before. Let's say if you want to change this to expert, you could either copy and paste this. So Shift Command 4, you touch the file and we put in the screenshot there. There it is. All right. And we could say, change this junior plumbing. Actually, we'll do it 24/7. 24/7 plumbing solutions. All right, hit send. The other way you can do it, you literally just copy and paste this. Just literally do this, put that in there and say, change to 24/7. So you can do that just as easily. So what I'm trying to show you is that basically if you want to change any section, say if you can't quite explain it in words, say if you want to change this icon here, if you want to change this block drain icon, you could just do again, Shift Command 4, do a copy and paste, and then explain and say, hey, I want to change this to a lightning bolt or whatever it might be. So let's go back here and see how it's going. I'll just pause the video for 2 seconds. There we go. So it's changed it 24/7 plumbing solutions. So looking really good there. So again, this is absolutely fantastic. It's actually exceeded my expectations. Looking fantastic. When you do make any changes, and if you want to go to the final version to show your prospective client, I need a different word for that. Press update. And if we head back over to our example over here, just hit refresh, and we should see the changes there. There you go. So all good to go. So you could jump on a Zoom call, share your screen, and show them this very website. It looks amazing. All right. So let's go and see how we can sell this to clients. So let's say if you're working in Brisbane, so we go Plumber, Brisbane. So let's do maps. All right. So you would assume that these guys that are spending big money on the sponsored ads perhaps don't have the best website. I could be wrong though. So let's go and have a quick look. So click on website, clickable number there. So that's a good looking website. So he's probably spent a lot of money on the website. That looks really good. So let's go back out. Let's scroll down a bit, shall we? So let's go down here. Find someone with low reviews. Reading plumbing. Let's have a look at this guy. Okay, this looks a bit janky. So it's got the one page there on the front there. It's got the one call now button, which is okay, but it could be better. It could have a lead form, and it's a pretty ugly website as well. So this would be the kind of guy you could go back and just give him a phone call. Just give him a phone call or send him a text. Go and get some details about him first. He's got a mobile number there. Perfect. So you could even text him to say, hey, maybe trying to find out what his name is first. Hey, Jeffrey, I built a website for you. I noticed your website could do some updating. I build these smart websites, and you could basically try and get him onto a Zoom call and try and show him this website and hopefully become a client for you. In regards to the website itself, you could sell this for, say, $3.97 a month. You could put an AI voice chat or an AI conversation widget on there. You could then sell in some Google review services. As you noticed before, he only had, 31 reviews, and the guy beside him's got 680 reviews, 92, 504, 128. So they're the kind of things you can upsell into his business. Yeah, so look, the world is your oyster. So again, this is an incredible new service offering from Go High Level. As I said before, if you haven't got a Go High Level yet, you can get a 30-day free trial. It comes with a free live bootcamp and all the amazing support and functionality of Go High Level and all the incredible features, which I'll go through in a whole bunch of other videos. But for today, this is something you can start immediately. You can do it as a side hustle. If you've got a 9-to-5 job right now, you can do this as soon as you get home. You could do a couple of hours in the evening and just create these websites, maybe contact 5 plumbers. And the great thing about home service business owners is that they are generally busy between, say, 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And they actually don't mind being called after 4 p.m. because that's when they're at home, they're having their dinner or they're doing their paperwork for the day. So that's a really good time to call between 4 and 7, even 4 to 8 with a home service business owner. So I hope that helps in some way. As again, the link is below, highleveltestdrive.com to get your 30-day free trial of Go High Level. It's absolutely incredible. You can start as low as $97 US, which is about $147 Australian at the time of this recording, depending on the exchange rate. But that will give you 3 accounts. So you get your main account and then you get 2 business accounts. So you basically have your first 2 business clients for as low as $97 US with Go High Level. So anyway, that's the first video on the AI vibe coding series, the AI Studio series. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.